Proverbs 1, New Living Translation. The purpose of Proverbs. These are the Proverbs of Solomon, David's son, King of Israel. Their purpose is to teach people wisdom and discipline, to help them understand the insights of the wise. Their purpose is to teach people to live disciplined and successful lives, to help them do what is right, just, and fair. These proverbs will give insight to the simple, knowledge and discernment to the young. Let the wise listen to these proverbs and become even wiser. Let those with understanding receive guidance by exploring the meaning in these proverbs and parables, the words of the wise and their riddles. Fear of the Lord is the foundation of true knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and discipline. So let me just interject there, guys, and say that the book of Proverbs is just one of my favorite books. I love it because it is filled with wisdom. It gives us wisdom for living, even in the year 2020 and beyond. Despite the fact that this book was written hundreds of years, it still applies today. And why does it apply? Because it was written for a purpose. The purpose is to give us wisdom, knowledge, understanding, insight, and to teach us wisdom and discipline, to teach us how to live with people, to do what is right, what is just, and what is fair. So if you want to do what is right, what is just, and what is fair, and if you want to walk in wisdom rather than foolishness, then the book of Proverbs is a book that I highly recommend that you read. Let's continue. Verse 8. My child, listen when your father corrects you. Don't neglect your mother's instruction. Verse 9. What you learn from them will crown you with grace and be a chain of honor around your neck. My child, if sinners entice you, turn your back on them. They may say, come and join us. Let's hide and kill someone. Just for fun, let's ambush the innocent. Let's swallow them alive like the grave. Let's swallow them whole like those who go down to the pit of death. Think of the great things we'll get. We'll fill our houses with all the stuff we take. Come, throw in your lot with us. We'll all share the loot. Verse 15. My child, don't go along with them. Stay far away from their paths. They rush to commit evil deeds. They hurry to commit murder. If a bird sees a trap being set, it knows to stay away. But these people set an ambush for themselves. They are trying to get themselves killed. Such is the fate of all who are greedy for money. It robs them of life. Verse 20. Wisdom shouts in the streets. She cries out in the public square. She calls to the crowds along the main street, to those gathered in front of the city gate. How long, you simpletons, will you insist on being simple-minded? How long will you mockers relish your mocking? How long will you fools hate knowledge? Come and listen to my counsel. I'll share my heart with you. I'll make you wise. So let me interject there, guys, and say that fools, unfortunately, hate wisdom. They hate being corrected. They would rather do their own thing, even if it leads them to the pit. And so, friends, let us not be fools who would rather not be corrected, who would rather not get any constructive criticism, because wisdom is shouting in the streets and wisdom is crying out in the public square. Wisdom is seeking us out so that we may not be simple-minded. Verse 24. I called you so often, but you wouldn't come. I reached out to you, but you paid no attention. You ignored my advice and rejected the correction I offered. So I will laugh when you're in trouble. I will mock you when disaster overtakes you, when calamity overtakes you like a storm, when disaster engulfs you like a cyclone, and anguish and distress overwhelm you. Let me interject there, guys, and say wisdom. And we know that God is filled with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Wisdom is personified, I think, in Proverbs chapter 8, where we can see the Lord Jesus Christ is wisdom. We're being told here that if you do not listen to wisdom, wisdom will laugh at you when you get into trouble because you ignored wisdom. Wisdom will mock you when disaster overtakes you. So if you don't want wisdom to laugh at you and you want wisdom to be on your side, then you need to be on the same team with wisdom. You need to walk in wisdom and you need to seek it. Verse 28, when they cry for help, I will not answer. Though they anxiously search for me, they will not find me, for they hated knowledge and chose not to fear the Lord. They rejected my advice and paid no attention when I corrected them. Therefore, they must eat the bitter fruit of living their own way, choking on their own schemes. For simpletons turn away from me to death. Fools are destroyed by their own complacency, but all who listen to me will live in peace, untroubled by fear of harm. That has been Proverbs chapter 1, guys. We'll proceed to Proverbs chapter 2.